Camera number 369 is this Minolta AFS-V, around about the mid-1980s, and according to the advertising of the time, from the mind of Minolta. If you get an opportunity to look at the videos, they are quite humorous from the standpoint of 2024. But they make the point that this is a point and shoot camera, very easy to use. You literally just point and shoot. The camera makes all the decisions regarding exposure. So to put the batteries in the camera, we just have to undo the door. Two AA batteries, so that's definitely a thumbs up. Now normally there is a cover which is situated over here, and that would apparently turn the camera off, so I don't have that. Whether the camera continues to drain power from the batteries, that's a good possibility, so that's something to bear in mind. So looking at the front, we have the little orange button here is a self-timer, which when we press down and then we actuate the button, it should glow and then count down around about 10 seconds, I think, if that's correct. There we go. And then, as you heard, it's a motor wind, and that automatically winds the film on. And then when the camera is, or rather when the film is exhausted, you can then rewind the film, or rather the camera rewinds the film back in to the canister. One nice feature about the Minolta is that you can set the film speed. That's always a bonus in my mind. And it's a standard 35mm, but f2.8. As I mentioned, it's supposed to be a very good lens, and indeed I can confirm that that is the case. So this is a good one. Built-in flash that you actually have to actuate yourself. Again, that's nice, and then that will charge up, and then I think a light will light up here. There we go, and then you can discharge the flash. A film indicator that the film is winding on, that's again another nice little feature. And notice that you prop down the flash, that turns the button off. So again, that's a very nice feature. It's very frustrating when the flash is on all the time, or that you have to constantly turn it off. To put film in the camera, we just lift the door latch and then we put our film in, and then we can close the gate and lock that in place, make sure it's there before we close the back, and then the film gets wound on. In fact, let's just simulate that for another reason. Now, just before I put the film in, the V apparently stands for voice, and you can see a little button here where we can turn on and off, and the camera actually has a few pre-recorded warnings that it will issue, and one of the first ones is this one. Let me just put the microphone a bit closer. Don't know whether you got that, but that was no film. It warns you that there is no film. So let's put the film in to the camera, and then we literally just pop it in. And then again, as I say, a nice feature, this little gate that you can make sure that the film is nice and flat, hopefully, and connected to, well, we can contact with the sprockets. There we go, you can see the little indicator moving there, and then there you go, so it just sort of up vibrates. There you go, that's good. The camera also warns you if there's not enough light and that you need to use a flash, so that's another nice little reminder. Rather gimmicky perhaps, but it doesn't take away from the fact that the camera is really good, nice and light if you're into those sorts of nice light compact cameras, and mid-roll rewind. So there we go, there's a quick overview of the camera, the Minolta AFS-V. But what's the camera like to use in the real world? Well, have a look at the video Location to Darkroom.